keep the head and arm pinched together. With the north-south choke, I don't want the arm, right? I just want to isolate the head. So for the Aoki, I'm driving the arm to the head and capturing the arm. And then for the north-south, I'm gonna use good shoulder pressure, because the trick to the north-south is to constantly keep him looking away. Good shoulder pressure, and then I drop my lat. Even if it's loose, I'm gonna make my adjustments as I kind of move through the technique, but I just wanna make sure that he's not looking into me. So I drop my lat on him, and then I kind of keep my hips kind of planked up. I want the arm to clear. Sometimes guys will clear it for you, right? Go back. And then sometimes you're gonna have to pummel it out. So I bring my arm to this side, just like the darts. I keep my hips high, and then as I walk, my arm goes in front of the shoulder line here. Okay? And then I circle, and now I've isolated the head. All right? So I'm where I want to be. The only thing is there's just too much space, right? Space between my elbow and my knee. I mean my elbow and his ear. I want to kill that space, and I want to make sure that when I apply the choke, that Brandon can't look into me. I want to make him look up and away. Okay, and I'm going to do that by sliding up and then shifting off, and we call this rolling the dough, right? So I'll have my lat on him. I'm gonna walk my weight up, and at the same time, I'm gonna twist my hand just like when I'm setting the darts. I'm killing that space. I come up, I'm on my toes. Look, I don't get onto my knees. If I get onto my knees, he looks into me. All right? I keep my hips tight. I keep my lat on him. I just use my tippy toes. I walk up, and then I kill that space. So look at how I'm killing that space here, and then I slide down. And as I slide down, the choke, I suck. Right? And again, I like to practice it with no grip. That way you know it's not about the squeeze, it's about the set. Right? So once I get to here, and then sometimes with certain guys, you're gonna have to adjust a few times. Right? So I'll roll the dough, I'll fall off, I'll roll, and I'll catch. Right? Once you set it properly, rolling and coming off, rolling and coming off, it will get so tight in here that really it's just a small little flex, kind of like a guillotine where I'm crunching down. I flex my bicep and my lat, and I just crunch myself into him, right? Hand should be on the back, behind you, or to the side, so you can't use it. But once you do feel that sweet spot and get the set properly, then you're gonna add your grip. So you go gable grip, or if it's arm in, you go reverse gable grip. So if I'm here and I have just the head, I go gable grip here, and I finish. I don't like to keep my chin down, because if I do, he can end up grabbing a hold of me and setting a choke on me as well. Okay? I like to keep my chin on the chest, which gives me a little breathing room here, so if he's squeezing on my head, it's not too bad. At the same time, as he's squeezing, I'm squeezing, right? Or I'll look into. A lot of times I'll look in if I feel that hand kind of like the left hand kind of trying to go across my throat here. Here, I kind of shut it down here. All right? You'll see like Marcelo Garcia, he'll shift and he'll get his head to the floor. That's an option as well. Whatever you feel more comfortable with, chin on the chest, looking towards the head or head on the floor. Just try not to put your chin in that armpit, because there's where he can give you a little bit of some resistance and choke you back. Shoulder pressure, you want him looking away. From here to here, you wanna have some sense of urgency. You don't want to do it slowly. I'm gonna make him look away. I drop my lat, and I know it's loose right here, but I just want to keep him looking away. I kind of keep myself planked up. I pummel through, right? Now, what happens if I can't get his arm out and his arm is in? So now we'll go arm in, north-south choke. All right, everything is the same. I want to still roll the dough, kill the space. But instead of going here, I'm gonna go reverse gable here. And then big chest. And finish. Without the arm, instead of being here, I go back to my regular gable. And finish. All right. Wide legs, belly down, chin in either neutral, looking towards the head, or on the floor. Just don't let your head get in the armpit. Anytime you feel like you have to really rely on your squeeze, I would roll the dough again. I would try to set it a little bit tighter. You want to get to the point where, obviously at first, it's just a one-arm choke. Don't use this for the finish. Once you get that, then add that, and then you'll see how tight you can get it, right? Any questions? So practice just regular north-south choke and then arm in north-south choke too. 1, 2, 3.